The Sodor Colony was undergoing major renovation. The bridge was being rebuilt. The Sodor Sturdy was under construction. And the Toads were establishing the second town for the Sodor Colony. The people and the engines of the railway were working as hard as they could. Even the quarry was busier than ever. To keep up with the progress, Sir Thomas had the siding cleaned up and the new shed built. But all the engines around the island were still feeling quite overwhelmed with all the work. One day, Percy the small engine was helping out at the harbor. He was busy arranging a long freight train for the bridge and went off to collect some more freight cars. But Percy was getting low on water, so his driver drove him to the water tower at Knapford Station. The fireman was getting ready to attach the hose to Percy when the station master ran out. "Hey, Sir Thomas wants you and the driver to sign some papers in his office." The fireman told the driver, and the three walked off towards the Knapford office. Meanwhile, Bob was shunting. The express had just come in and Bob was preparing to pull the empty coaches into the siding. But Bob was being careless and hadn't noticed Percy in the siding. After the switches had been set, Bob backed toward the siding. Percy peered behind him when Bob had been concentrating, but Percy's whistle shocked him. Suddenly, Emily rushed down the line. The signalman had forgot to switch the points back to Knapford Station and she crashed. Sir Thomas and the three men inspected the damage. When lifted back onto the rails, Bob and Emily did not need any repairs. For poor Percy, it was a different story. He had fallen over on his side, and he was now badly scratched and dented. "Well, Percy, you can't work in that condition. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the works after Neville is finished." "But sir, I've got a freight train later on today. Who's going to take it?" "Gordon can do that." But when the Fat Controller told Gordon this, he was not impressed. "Disgraceful," he spluttered. "I pull passenger coaches, not freight." "Listen," said Sir Thomas, "Percy's broken down and all the other engines are not available. You're the only one, so you have to do it." "Well, what about James?" asked Gordon. "He doesn't look too busy." "His job is to mope around the shed for this episode. Now get to work."